We're talking about depression, right? Depression.
Wait. Now start. Okay.
Um,
So
o-
talking about depression, go.
yeah. So, you've been struggling with like depression, like here and there. Like, what's your tips
Yeah, a
on like
long
getting
time.
out of depression?
Getting out?
Yeah, because like I feel like a lot of dudes, especially in their late teens and like up to like mid 20s, it's really hard for them to have like self-control and like get out of like a difficult situation.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I when I'm depressed, I just let it pass, the feeling. You just have to deal with it. Just sit and watch movies. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
that's very helpful.
What do you do?
Me, I just try to not do the things I shouldn't be doing. There's no really easy way. Like it's difficult for me. Like it takes me at least like 14 days to get used to like not doing something. But those 14 days, it's like hell, man. It's like fucking hell.
Bro, for
Then
me, I do the bare minimum when I'm depressed. Because I realize, because usually when I'm depressed, you start eating shit, you stop working out, you stop showering, you're just in bed watching movies. But
mm,
I make sure I shower, brush my teeth, I do the basic things, go to gym, you know?
maintenance,
Yeah, when I'm depressed, I do maintenance stuff. And
autopilot.
usually that's okay. Yeah. But you
Mm,
also have to do relaxing activities, like brain dead activities for me, like play video games, just fuck it, just do it. But before I used to just play video games like Coke and Dominoes. But last
mm.
time I was depressed, I worked out and I did a bunch of stuff like basic chores, like laundry, cleaning up. I made sure that was all on point. And to be honest, I bounced back really quick. Usually it lasts months, but this time it was just 1 month.
Your audio is a bit can you speak?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. 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 Now it's working. I guess same thing with me, bro. Usually took me months to get back on track, and I think the main thing is like it's like rolling down a hill. Once you feel like your life is going to shit, it's like no end. Like you're just rolling down, and it has like a certain momentum. You want to stop it, but it's not that easy, right? So once you get to a point where you really hate your life because you're rolling down, you're like kind of like, oh fuck this, man, like stop this. Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess, but you can slow down, slow down the rolling because you'll have to go down the hill, I guess, and start again.
Yeah.
But you don't have to go nosedive into the hill. So
Mm.
that's why I said, like, I just do the basic chores when I'm depressed and some fun activities. And yeah, last time it was more manageable that way.
Mm. What do you feel like
Al-
uh, what do you feel like
Also, good
getting
people around you. That's what I was saying. If you have good people to talk to, then it helps.
what do you feel like getting a psychologist? Do you think that really helps, or is it underrated, overrated? What's your thoughts?
So I've had many therapists before, but finally I've met one. I think she's okay. But I think also the pills help me. So I'm on this med that motivates you because I have a motivation problem right now. And yeah, it's been helping, I think. And it's really regulated my sleep. So when you're depressed, you don't get good sleep. And this medicine really helps me sleep. And that naturally heals the rest of my body, yeah, I would say.
Mm, that's an interesting thought. How about this? Maybe what you actually needed is sleep. The medicine isn't really like modulating anything else, but it's helping your sleep. So maybe everything's going back to normal.
No, I don't think so, because there are days where I would get good sleep, but I would still be depressed, right?
Hmm.
But now my overall mood is more like stable.
Gotcha. That's great, man. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, there's no more like, oh, one day I'm hyped, one day I'm like, ah, fuck, life shit. I'm just like, now I'm like, life is shit, but also hyped about the future. It's like
Mm.
stable.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, bro, I did so much night game this week. I didn't speak to you yet, right?
Guess, yeah.
Did I speak to you about those two Finnish girls?
Yeah, yeah. You were
That
quite
was last week,
upset about the two girls
but that was last week, right?
last week.
We discussed that in last week's. Okay. This week, I was much better. Well, it was crazy because I went out 2 nights, and first night I was really good. So I pulled 5 girls into
To
my
dance floor or your place?
at my friend's place. So once at first I pulled 2 girls, 2 Swedish girls to my friend's place, and then they were like, my friend was really whack. He started showing her porn. Like some friend of his sent him a video, and then he showed it to her. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It was like him fucking a girl, and I was like, "What?" And then he was saying, "Let's go skinny dipping in my pool," and I was like, "Bro, come on, chill." You know
Okay,
what I mean?
yeah. Is
You
that
know
the
skinny
friend
dipping, right?
who's a cool friend?
No, it's just some guy I met this week.
Okay.
When I do night game, you just meet people, and then right after that, we went out again, and then we pulled 3 girls, 3 British girls. But they were too young, so they went all the way to his place, but they didn't come up.
Okay.
But one was ready. My target was ready. His wasn't, because she was just being a bit. Because my friend didn't do a good job talking to the other 2 girls.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't build enough comfort, and basically I kept all 3 engaged. So it didn't like it wasn't as bad while the set was happening. But when we tried to pull, because he didn't do well with his girls, I wasn't able to.
Mm. Bro, by the way, like cool necklace. Like, did you buy it or?
Yeah, it's the same, man. That always were.
Ah, I didn't know
It's
you had a
actual gold now.
I didn't know you had a cross.
Yeah, bro, come on. I've been wearing cross for like almost a year now. But this
Oh.
one is gold actually. After the
Mm.
last steel one got stolen. I don't know. I was walking by a gold shop. The shop was called Christ. I recently lost my necklace. So I was like, this is a sign. And then they had this really wonderful gold price sign. So I was like, yeah, why not? Let me get that.
Yeah, it looks nice, man. Looks nice.
Thank you.
Mm.
Getting
Cool.
hit on by a lot of gay guys, man.
Really? Like, why all of a sudden, bro?
I guess because I'm now doing night games. So there's a lot more people who approach you, right? The
Mm.
gay guys are approaching me all the time.
Mm. Guess with the nice hair, with the nice, you look
Yeah.
lean. You look lean.
Yeah, I've stopped eating a lot. I'm just eating when I'm hungry now. I'm not
Okay.
eating like macros, this, that, because yeah, fuck it. It never works out for me anyway. So I'm just eating.
Steak,
uh, No,
eggs.
not really. I'm just eating what I was. Yeah, mostly meat with some carbs. I don't know, rice. I just had some rice and chicken
Mm.
and some veggies. But yeah, but bro, I stopped eating out, and that helped a lot. Like remove a lot of the inflammation and bloating. So these days I'm traveling, but I just go to a grocery store, buy some sourdough bread and some meat, and just have cook myself make myself a sandwich basically.
Mm. Yeah. So less carbs, less sugar, right?
No, no, just because it's still a sandwich with bread, but I'm just not eating out because when you go outside, they add seed oils, they add all sort of trash, right? You eat from a shop,
Mm.
and I'm just done with that, man. I'm just going to the grocery store so I know what's actually in there.
That's nice, man. That's nice. I think like you having good sleep, good nutrition is really like helping you out, man. Like you have better skin, you have a leaner face.
The thing I've also been doing a lot of night game. It's really helped my voice actually because you're
Mm.
always screaming.
More
Night game.
more engaging.
Yeah, because you just have to scream all the time when you're doing night games, so your voice just gets deeper.
Nice, man. Nice. Do you think
Yeah,
it's because like you're trying to push your vocal range? It's like muscle, like you break your muscle once and then it grows. Like, do you think it's like that, or what
I
do you
don't
think?
know because it goes away. When I was doing night game in Sydney, I had deeper voice as well. I noticed because your diaphragm gets stronger, but like all muscles, if you stop working out, it just goes back. You know. But
Yeah,
the reason I know that because I can whistle louder now. Like if you can hear it, I don't know.
yeah, can't hear it. But yeah, definitely your voice sounds a bit deeper.
Yeah, but I can really whistle now. Before it would just be like blowing air, but I can really whistle now, make sounds with my whistle, and I realize just because my diaphragm is stronger now, so I can push more air.
Mm, okay, that's nice, man.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah. What you
Mm.
been up to?
Me, maintenance work. Maintenance. I'm really trying to just post some
Not be
content.
depressed.
Yeah, not be depressed and just sleep on time. Like maintenance, man.
You know what my therapist told me about depression?
What?
He's like, "What do I actually want to do?
What does that
Not
mean?
like what I'm supposed to do. What do I actually want to do right now?" And she's like, "That's why sometimes you get depressed because you're not actually doing what you want to do." And I was telling her, "Yeah, I'm traveling," and she's like, "What do you actually want to do?" I was like, "I actually want to work on something. You know,
Mm,
I want to work out, focus on my fitness diet. I want to work on some project." And then she said, "Yeah, so if you keep traveling, you'll keep getting depressed because you're not actually doing what you want to do."
okay, that's a good point. But what do you think? Where do you think is the balance between like responsibility, like doing something you have to do, and doing something you want to do? Where do you pick
It's
the
like I
line?
said earlier, you just do the bare minimum of what you have to do, and then you do what you want to do. So you build up more mental capacity, I think, more mental energy. Like
Mm.
there's this guy, like I've never been able to consistently do fitness, right? And there's this guy, Alicia Long, the one I sent you, and the
Retard.
retard max guy.
Yeah.
And all he says is, he's fucking buff as fuck. He's ripped, right? And all he does is 5 sets of 5, you know, 5 sets of 5 reps on on different muscle group every day. So he uses no mental energy. He's like, no, I'm not gonna change my fucking program. I'm not gonna write it down. No, nothing. And he literally just goes. If he sees dumbbells, he starts doing dumbbell curls, 5 sets of 5, then goes home. If he sees the bench press, he does 5 sets of 5 reps, goes home. So it's like there's just no mental energy required. And then he just in tune, you know.
Oh, okay.
Same with
Okay.
his food. He's just like, yeah, in the morning just have like 5 eggs. Then the creatine, he doesn't even mix it with water. He just takes the powder and just squeezes some honey in his mouth and it takes creatine like that. And then I realized, yeah, that's all you need. You just need to retard max this shit, you know. The more you think,
Yeah. The more you think, the more mental burden, bro. It's tiring.
and then depression creeps up, you know, slowly, slowly, slowly. You're building up depression points. And then when the bar is full, it overflows,
All
you
right.
know?
Yeah. Gotcha. But I think you know what? Like, depression has a lot to do with genetics, especially with Asians.
But this is
Yes.
all fucking bullshit, man. Like stop bullshitting.
What do you mean?
Okay, even if it is, to do with genetics? What's the point in knowing that?
No, just saying, just making an observation.
Or maybe it's because of our culture. I don't think it's genetic. I think it's culture because it's so repressive. People get depressed. They have like repressed childhood. No one like speaks highly of you or gives you compliment. That's what I was talking to my therapist, and like, why do I keep like I know every time I speak to my mother or sister, the conversation ends the same way, right? And then it's because I want compliments from them. Because finally, okay, I've done all this. Finally, she'll give me a compliment, and they never do, right? And it's
Okay.
part of the Asian culture, maybe.
Yeah,
But
like I was trying to mention that people in Northern Europe, I think they report like they have less stress levels and they have like different cultures from us. Less expectation, more doing rather than like
freedom, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, bro. It's just all that shit, man. I don't think if I have new philosophy as well. If it's humanly possible, you can do it. I mean, if Elon Musk exists and he's human, if he's not an alien or what, then you can be Elon Musk, you know?
No, like you need talent
Yeah,
to
bro.
go up to that level though.
Bro, come on. What is talent? You just work hard, you get the talent.
Bro, you've been preaching like genetics what's related to being smart. Like not everyone could be Elon Musk, bro.
I think anyone can be Elon Musk. That's my new philosophy. If you work hard enough, sure, some might have to work harder. If you work hard enough. Like my friend, she has an amazing voice, right? The one I make music with, one I went to Serbia with. And she told me she had a shit voice, but now everyone praises her voice because she took some voice lessons. She just
Okay.
worked really hard on it, and now she has talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not everyone can be Lionel Messi, bro.
I think anyone can be Lionel Messi.
I
Even a guy
I
with no
think
legs,
I think
you can get prosthetic legs.
I think
You know,
that's a good
some prosthetic people are breaking world records because the prosthetics are getting so good.
mm, yeah, I think that's a good mindset to have, but I don't think it's realistic because like what is like intelligence? Like it's related to time, I think. Like we only have a given amount of time. For example, 40, 50 years to work. But it's like some people figure things out faster, some people figure things out later, even if they put in the same workload. So, yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they're not thinking that way. Maybe they're thinking is gay, bro. By the way, you gotta realize this. That's the
that's your
retard max philosophy. Thinking is gay.
new
You're
philosophy.
thinking too much, bro. You're like, I'm depressed. I need to do this. You're thinking too much. You know, just get out of bed, shower, make your eggs, just jerk off. I don't know. It makes you feel good, and then just get on with your day, bro.
Yeah, bro. Sounds good.
Thinking is gay, man. Thinking is gay. You're thinking too much. You know. You're like, oh, if I had talent, if I had this. You know what I mean?
No, like we're talking about like a concept, not to be like making excuses, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
Because even if it was all true, then what do you do? Even if it is genetic, what do you do? You're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's genetic, so fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. But
You've read that book, right? Like Courage to be Disliked.
yeah,
5 times you said.
yeah. But
He says the
because
same shit, bro.
yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm not trying to talk about whether or not you have to do it. I'm just stating the facts. It's like you talking about like racist girls in certain areas, low income areas.
Yeah,
You're not trying to
of
make
course.
excuses. You're trying to state the facts.
Yeah, but is it true that there's some Indian guy who fucks some Latina, really hot Latina girl in the world, right? It is a fact, right? There must be one, right?
I guess.
So then it's possible. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, we agree on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, of course, once you have data, you can better counteract, like make better strategies.
Mhm. Exactly, man.
But
It's like,
always remember, thinking is gay, bro. Too much thinking is gay.
bro, yeah, you do the same thing with me, man. Like, I kind of do the same thing. It's like when I learn something new, I put a lot of emphasis on that. And it's like, it's true in that moment. But like, once you have more data and experience, like, you kind of realize like the balance. It's like a larger perspective. So,
Of course, but you have to think about stuff, you know. But also, don't let it stop you from doing things. Like when I came to this hackathon, I was thinking, oh, I don't have an idea, I don't have this, I don't have that. Then I was like, just fuck it, you know, thinking is gay. So I'm just gonna start building some shit. And then as I was building it, more ideas came to me, and I started building more and more. And finally, I was able to submit.
mm,
And maybe I probably won't win because I need to think, I think, plan more.
okay.
But I did it, you know. I instead of like being depressed in my hotel room, I came here and I did the hackathon.
Nice, man. That, I guess, yeah, if you have more data, if you do it a couple more times, of course, like you're gonna get better results, right?
That's also another thing. When I'm depressed, even though I go to the gym, like last time I was not doing too much. I was just like some bicep curls, some tricep curls, some squats, and that's it.
Mm.
So like really maintaining, like
Maintenance.
planning. Yeah.
Yeah, maintenance. Yeah. Same thing with me, man. Like, I don't know why, like low motivation, I guess. Low motivation.
Yeah, because another thing is you were trying to get here, right? Like Chris said, 10K a month, 10K a month, right? With the business.
Uh,
And I think now you've reached the goal. So you're like, ah, shit, if this is not what I truly want, then maybe that's part of it.
no, like I want more. It's like I want more. That's for sure.
Yeah, because you no, but the thing is, you wanted to get here, but now you want another goal, and you're like, ah, fuck, I have to do even more work now to get to that goal, right?
No, it's about like losing something I had because like uh so business, like you go up and down, but the lead flow isn't like always consistent. And when it plummels down, I'm like, oh, like fuck, man. I want to get the results with maintenance mode. I think that's the thing with my
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I said. Like, you realize how hard you'll have to work to now get to the next goal, and then you're like, ah, shit,
Maybe.
I wish I could just do it with the maintenance mode. You know, that's literally that's what you said.
Yeah. Maybe, bro. Maybe.
Oh,
What's your
by the way, opinion about what?
opinion, or what do you mean?
What do you mean? You said, what's my opinion?
Not your opinion. Like, what's your next goal?
What's my next goal?
Yeah.
Well, my next goal is work now. New startup, get better at game, and fitness. Just three goals, bro. No more trying to do sports, surfing. No more beach volleyball. No more none of that shit. No more traveling for photos or whatever or food.
Okay. Mm,
No more driving aimlessly. You know, just work, game, and fitness.
mm. What are you doing right now? Is it like programming?
Yeah. I submitted my project. I built an app. I submitted it, and it was like a 2 day hackathon. You had 2 days to build it.
Hmm.
We'll have the results in like an hour, and then after that, I probably go there, swim, then then fly back to Hamburg, pick up my car, and then drive to Stockholm, bro.
Mm, living a good life, man. Living a good life.
That's right, but I don't care now. Like I just go Stockholm, I game there because it's easier to game. I can get a lot more reps in.
Hmm.
And then I come back, and then hopefully my game is better, and I also work on projects while I'm there. That's
That's
the
great, man.
plan, man.
That's great.
Yeah, I'll work on a business or something. I think build an app that would be helpful.
Mm. You're still going out with the new guys, the guys you met, the cool guys.
No, they were in Amsterdam, but they might come to Sweden. Then we might go out. If not, I'll just meet some more cool guys there, right? I met so many cool guys. I got invited to a private party. That was also cool. Next time I'll find someone with a boat, go to a boat party.
Yeah,
Bro, it's so easy. Like, game is very easy if you're just trying to be friends. Like if you're not trying to fuck them, then it's so easy. You
yeah.
know?
If you don't have an agenda, right?
Yeah, then like before I found it hard to socialize, but now like regular people, I can just talk to them for hours.
Mm. What do you think is the main difference? Like, what changed?
Well, you get in the social flow and you find techniques, right, that are easy to do, like small teases and like small high value compliments. And you can do that with anyone, right?
Yeah,
And then it's very easy. You know these techniques, but it's much less mental energy because you're not trying to fuck them. Because when you're trying to fuck them, you want the best tease, you want
yeah,
the best high value compliment. So you're always thinking. But
yeah.
when you're not trying to fuck them, you're like, yeah, I'll just give them a high value compliment, but not too much, or whatever is genuine. Because then it's not like I want to fuck them. I'm just trying to have a conversation. And then you can just, bro, I was just sitting with a girl. Initially, I didn't find her that attractive, but we just ended up talking for like 3 hours at this private party. That was amazing. And yeah, we may never hook up or something, but it's just socializing.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone else found her hot, so that was good. They were bro. Also, first time they were better looking guys than me there, right? There was a guy who looked like Prince Charming from Shrek, blonde hair, like perfect jawline, perfect muscles.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get that girl's attention. He was trying to say something every time in the conversation, and it was just me and the girl talking, and he just left eventually. Oh, how crazy. That's the first time I've done that with a guy better looking than me.
So you outgamed him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
But usually I concede. I'm like, yeah, he's better looking. I'm just gonna leave and approach because there's a lot of volume, right? So I'm like, fuck it, man. I just don't want to compete with this guy. Just go somewhere else. But this was a private party, and they were like four girls, and this was the hottest one. So I was like, yeah, I'm not conceding. Fuck it. Let's just keep going. See how it ends. And
Yeah.
it ended pretty well. And yeah,
Yeah. I
insane.
think that's a good point, man. I think the goal of games should be trying to become a natural, not really thinking about game and just getting better, less mental energy, getting better results overall.
Yeah, but I think initially you have to think a bit. I know thinking is gay, but you really do have to think.
Yeah.
Bit contradictory. You can naturally get really good, but once you think certain ways, like teases and stuff, like I ask question, keep forgetting to tease, but I'm getting there where I am trying to tease them. So now I remember, okay, I question answer, now I should tease. And before it wouldn't register because my mind would be too nervous or preoccupied with the situation. But now it's a bit more relaxed that I can actually think about these things.
Mm. I thought you were naturally like teasing, sarcastic.
I was, but sometimes, like right now, I haven't slept, so I forget. I'm just like a zombie in the conversation. But I was able to talk to people and spice it up, even though I was in a zombie state, just
Mm.
because. That's game. I've done thinking is gay part. That's a bit more natural, you know.
Yeah.
It's more volume, man. The more volume you have, like one thing I learned doing night game in France, because there was so much volume, you could just do way more sets, you know. So if you're in a shit place with no volume, there's no point. You won't get as much practice. What you want to do is like go to a city with shit tons of volume.
Mm. Agreed, man. Environment like more important than uh environment is the most important thing.
Yeah, even with work, man, city where you live is so important. There's a reason like Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla end up in the same city and becoming rivals because the environment, right?
Mm. Yeah, that's true, bro. That's
Like
true.
a lot of times, a lot of scientists or actors or comedians, they all come from the same town or some shit, right? It's just the environment there.
Yeah. And I think there was a research like why like small cities, I don't remember the city name, but they had all the greatest musicians for a while, for like a century. And they didn't have a lot of population. They just had like the culture, the environment, and the best education. So it makes a lot of sense.
Also cheap to live in a small city, right? And to be a musician, you're usually poor,
Mm,
and it causes less stress if you're just staying in a cheap city and you can work like 1 day a week and get by and focus on your music. Whereas if you're in New York, the amount of money you need to
yeah,
live there,
you need
it's
New
too
York money.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need a job, full-time job, just to be able to live there. So then, how do you do your music, right? But if it's a small town, like I have a friend who lives in Byron Bay. It's so easy. He just has a cleaning job. And he just goes cleans places for like once a week, and then he can live on that, and then focus on his own shit rest of the week.
Mm.
It's
How
only
does it?
possible because it's a small town.
Okay, so the rent is low, maintenance low.
Food is cheap, you know.
Mm, yeah.
You don't need a lot of money to go to places because it's just a tiny small town.
Bro, come to think of it, I paid so much money back in Sydney. I
Yeah,
paid,
man.
yeah, like the rent was crazy, bro. Like it's like 3, 4 times compared to Korea.
Yeah, and now right, your business is getting better because you can just focus more. You don't have to worry about rent or moving. I remember you moved like 3 times when you were
Couple.
in Sydney. At the
Mm,
end,
mm.
you met some Egyptian guy who was like you were going to be roommates with.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
bro.
So
Egyptian people, yeah, third world countries. I don't know if Egypt is a third world country, but those
it
people
is.
have
It is
ego, man.
ego.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's a
too emotional as well. Too dramatic, making a scene out of nothing. You know, too emotional.
yeah, and
It's lower IQ, man.
they don't listen, bro. They don't listen. Like that's what I learned. Like if I hop
They
on,
start raising their voice to make their point.
yeah, yeah. If I talk to Egyptians, dudes, like they don't listen to me.
Yeah, yeah, that's also true. Most of these low income country people, it's just lower IQ, man. Just way more emotional, overly dramatic, hysterical all the time. You know,
Yeah, India,
India as well, bro.
India.
Bro, I hate talking to Indians, man. It's fucking, they just start screaming. I'm like, just shut the fuck up, man. Like, just because you raise your voice doesn't mean you're more right, you know?
Yeah, and if I look into my DMs, like 80%, 90% of the guys who are like asking me something for free, they're Indians, man.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But it's scarcity mindset because in India everything is scarce, man. There
Mm.
might be low income countries, but not as densely populated as India, right? In India, it's just cutthroat. To even get food, you have to like stab people. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Yeah, never live in that kind of environment, so I kind of don't get it, but I do get it, like scarcity mindset.
Yeah, you get that part. So yeah, it's women are scarce, money is scarce, jobs are scarce, everything is scarce in India, you know. So they like trying to scam, do anything to just get by.
But why does that lead to like asking for something? Hey, can you give me this? Can you give me this? Like, why are they entitled though?
I don't know. There is no culture like Japanese, Chinese. It's more like proud culture. In India, it's not like that. So
Mm,
that's one of the reasons as well.
gotcha.
Middle
Um,
Eastern and Africans are like that as well. I guess
mm,
Africans don't have as much internet as the Indians, you know.
yeah. Connection is a bit choppy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Can you?
Yeah. AirPods suck, bro.
Maybe. I mean, I have full bars, man. Is it your connection or mine?
No idea, man. No idea. Which country are you in?
I'm in France, Cannes. You know, like
France?
the Cannes Film Festival.
Mm. You went to France to go to hackathon?
Yeah, bro, because I was in Netherlands and then it was too far. It was 1,400 kilometers. So I went to Hamburg. I left my car there in a parking garage and then I flew to Cannes for the hackathon. And then now I'm going back tomorrow.
Mm. That sounds like retard maxing, bro. That's good.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, oh, how am I going to get there? I'm like, just fuck it. Just let's drive to Hamburg and just take flight. You know,
Yeah.
retard
That's
max the shit out of this.
that's true. Like I noticed like my brain makes like very creative excuses if I just don't want to do something. It's like very creative, you know?
Yeah. And then if you do it anyway, then you're getting depressed, you know?
Yeah. And most of the times like it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
But your brain is telling you, let's not do it as hard.
Like what do you mean? Like pushing the gas?
Yeah, it's like it's time to relax a bit. You've achieved something. Like you've achieved 10 grand a month or some shit, right? So the brain is like, let's chill. We worked hard, let's chill for like 5 days
Yeah.
or a month, you know? Let's go on a beach. But you're like, nah, nah, nah. I'm not going. I gotta keep going. Next level. Your brain is telling your body needs to relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess guys who make it to the top have good self-talk, self-regulation enough to the point where they can push through that like
I don't
normal
think so, bro.
zone.
I think a lot of these guys bullshit you. It's like the Andrew Hubermans. They're like, yeah, I'm doing a carnivore diet, but on carnivore diet, your testosterone goes down to shit. But they don't tell you they're taking exogenous testosterone, right? They're taking testosterone supplements. They don't tell you that. Same thing with like the only honest guy I found was Jeff Bezos. He says he wakes up 8 or 9 o'clock and then he doesn't get out of bed. Then he just walks around the house, looks on his phone till like 11 a.m. You know, then he finally gets ready and goes to the office.
Yeah. I think he's an anomaly.
I don't think so, bro. If I truly know guys, like Elon Musk, he's more honest. He's like going to parties. He's like going. He's playing video games all the time. He talks about it. So there's him
Yeah,
as
but
well.
when he first started out, like he used to work 100 hours per week, bro.
I think he used to say that to look cool. And recently on Twitter, he also admitted he does a lot of things to look cool. You know, like literally yesterday, he was like, "Yeah."
No,
Someone
I think
said,
that's
"Yeah, you do
confirmation
shit
bias.
to look cool."
Like, look at Kobe Bryant. Like he had like more workout session than the average NBA player, bro.
Yeah, but most athletes sleep 12 hours a day. So what do you have for that?
12 hours.
Oh, look at that.
Um, That's hard to believe. 12
Oh,
hours.
look it up. Literally, Google now.
Yeah. But bro, like look at I think it's confirmation bias. Like look at Ronaldo.
I think you have the confirmation bias.
No,
There's no hard work without there's no. You have made it. I think you have this idea where only through grind you can achieve things. I
no,
mean, I don't grind.
I think they both exist. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm. No, what you said earlier is like to be one of the top guys, you have to just do that. But I just gave you many examples that you don't have to do that.
Um, uh, 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 uh. Yeah, I guess it has variations with sports and business as well. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. But
I think
anyway,
a lot of these guys get obsessed and they work hard for a bit and then they wane off. It's like Mark Zuckerberg. Obsessed, builds Facebook, then just relaxes, then obsessed, does something else, then relaxes. Shit like that.
yeah. But you do have to admit, like, they had seasons of hard work, seasons of exceptional hard work. Like, you can't just go by with like average number of like hours because, like, if you look at any endeavor, like, they say 10,000 hours to become like one of the best, but I don't kind of
Yeah, but
agree.
who are they? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who are
Yeah,
they? You
I
know, who are
don't
saying
agree
10,000
with
hours?
10,000 hours, but you need the number of reps to become the best,
Of
bro.
course. But you need to be really passionate about it to go as much. Like I honestly love coding. That's why I can build shit, right? Or a lot of these guys honestly love what they're doing. That's why they can go on for so long, and they want to do it, right? They're not depressed doing it. They want to do it. Like right now, I want to work. That's why I like this. Coming here
Mhm.
put me in a better mood, better state to come here.
Yeah.
Like I want to go on nights out. So like last year when I was going on nights out, I was being forced, right? Like when we were going to Ivy, and then how we didn't stick at it long, did we? A
We
few
did it at
weeks.
least for 2, 3 months, though.
No, that's it. Not enough to get really good at it, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm getting good at it. But I honestly enjoy. I met some friends. They were like, "Let's go out." So I'm like, I like going out with them. So now when I'm enjoying it, I'm actually getting much better.
Hmm. Yeah.
I think that's one of the key things as well. Passion, like it's very important.
Yeah. And it's
Because
related to state as well. Like, if you're enjoying it, like, you're in the best state, right?
yeah, if you're hating it, then of course you're gonna be miserable, depressed, and sure you can go doing it a long time, but you wouldn't put your best effort in.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
How's your game going, bro?
Uh, it's- how's the game going? It's like maintenance work, as I said, maintenance.
Just going out, doing reps, and then getting some numbers,
Yeah, getting some numbers and
going on dates.
not really. It's like, yeah, it's like kind of lost motivation here and there.
To go on dates.
Not recently, bro. It's been like a couple months.
Do you not like doing it, like, or do you don't have motivation to go on dates?
Yeah, it's just low motivation, bro. Low motivation. Uh
Yeah, because you've had so many dates as well.
yeah. I used to move cities to go on dates, bro.
Yeah, just for a hot girl, right? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'll meet her there. I'll
move
pretend I'm
cities,
just
man.
in the city. Yeah.
Mm. And when was it? I think it was May. I was talking to 4 or 5 girls and I didn't message 4 of them. I think 3 or 4 of them. I liked one, but didn't kind of work out. Like the others, I didn't message them, so I'm only left with my main girl, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe that's one of the things as well. You need to
uh,
get your mojo back, so you need to find some new girls.
possibly. Yeah, I'm moving. Not moving to Spain, but I'm visiting her in September in Spain.
How long are you going there for?
Like 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, I can meet up with you if you want.
Oh, that'll be cool, man.
Where? Where in Spain? Barcelona?
Most likely, most likely. I'd like to visit Madrid though. Madrid sounds cool. Do you have any
Yeah,
recommendations?
maybe
Like,
we can go.
I've been to Spain.
I've been to Barcelona.
Okay. How's Barcelona?
Not good, only good for game if you're a white guy.
Okay, makes sense.
Unless, I mean, they're foreigners, you go for the foreigners. That's also good.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. Game
Barcelona.
wise is that. Otherwise, food is mediocre. And then there's some beaches. It's good. You can go for a swim.
Maybe I should get a tier list from you, like where the best places are at. Best people, best places, best food.
That's mostly it's Scandinavia, man. France is also
Mm.
good. Belgium is good. Netherlands, it's okay. The volume is not good in
Mm.
Netherlands.
France, you know how Korean people call French people?
Uh,
We call France as China in Europe.
yeah. Why?
Racism, like the mindset. There's like a bad rep in Korea.
French people racist? No,
Yeah,
not at all, man.
not at all, really.
No.
Oh shit.
I think anything above Austria is fine. Below Austria, like these Albania, like Greece, this is where you get racist experiences a lot.
Mm,
France is up, like France, Austria, Switzerland, and up. I've never had any issues.
gotcha.
Spain, a lot of issues, man. Fucking Spain should be like Spain. I think is the most racist. Portugal is still better. Portugal is better, but Spanish, man, is fucking racist. Man.
Really? Like you had some experiences there?
Oh, so like, there I can't even say hello to girls in Spain. Instant blowout. No, hey, excuse me, he blown out.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Can't even get past the excuse me's there.
But yeah, man. I was actually thinking about why not like get some coaches in different cultures, like learn some different nuances,
Yeah.
get some boot camps and maybe learn something new. That'll be fun.
Bro, yeah. Like that's one thing as well. After this Todd's one, I'm not going to go another one. After the Todd boot camp, next time I get it, I'm gonna go a different guy. But I'm also just going to practice a lot of game, maybe a year before I go another boot camp.
Mm. Yeah, I
That's
feel
also
like once you get a boot camp, you get used to what the core concept of what they're saying. You understand the core concepts. It's like lower ROI. Like at first it's like boom, 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 but it's like
And now it's all situational game as well, man. Like, oh, what do I do in this situation? And they can't tell you. Maybe they haven't even been in that situation. You know that a lot of times they have been in most situations, but sometimes they haven't, right? So what do you do?
yeah. I think Kyle is he has a lot of experience. And
Yeah, because he's been doing game a long time.
and last time we talked about Sergio, I was thinking about why I kind of trust him to like know things about like situational stuff. I think it's because of Kyle. Like he's been with Kyle for a while, going out together. So yeah, have more experience, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
that is also true.
That's great. What are you gonna do with the prize money? Is there any prize money if you win?
Yeah, bro. There's like 300,000 in like many prizes. There's many prizes.
Shit.
Yeah. I
Mm.
don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, most of the prizes are a few $1,000, but yeah, free trip, I guess. Because it costs what, $1,500 to come here, and the hotel and everything, food.
Mm.
So yeah, I guess it would be a free trip.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Make
Yeah,
any friends though?
yeah. A few actually. I should have been more social, but I was a one-man team. Usually you have like 3 or 4 people.
Mm.
So, but I learned a lot. Next time I'll either join a team or I'll come with a team. So I won't
Uh,
be in this situation.
is it because like you have a lot of workload, so you need to cover it up with other team members, or
Yeah,
you're
there's a
lack?
lot to do because
Mm.
I was doing the coding, but also the presentation, also the talking to other people. So the coding was the most important, so I just focused on that. Next time, if there's multiple, let's say 2 coders, one guy just for the presentation and talking to people, then it's good. Then I can take a break. I can go talk to people, make some connections, then the others can do the same, you know. But if there's too little and too much work, then impossible, right?
Mm. Yeah, totally, bro. Just like business.
Yeah, bro. You seem like you look like today you're hiding stuff. Like,
No, it's just low energy. Like what I realize is like if I don't go out and do approaches, do something hard, it's like I kind of I'm not that expressive. Mm.
same, bro. If you don't go out and achieve something, then you bum yourself. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm a loser. I'm just in
Yeah,
my fucking room doing
it's the
fuck all.
self-belief. Yeah, it
So you need
emanates.
to constantly keep going out and doing hard stuff.
Yeah. So that's what I'm
I know,
gonna do
bro.
after
I
this
was
call.
bummed out, and then at the beach, bro, I had 2 girls. One I didn't like, and one I liked, right? And then I always go for the less attractive one.
Why? Ah, because of the bummed out situation.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, let me practice on the less attractive one first, and then I'll go to the actual good one.
Yeah.
Usually, what happens, the actual good one either goes away, or I get blown out by the less attractive one, or I end up in a great situation by the less attractive one, right?
Yeah.
So usually I end up never talking to the hotter one, but this time, bro, at the beach, the hottest girl I saw, I went with her, and then yeah, I hung up with her like. Yeah, I think we had 20-minute conversation. It was amazing.
Mm.
Things didn't turn out, but we exchanged details. We were going to meet up later. I don't know what happened. She didn't respond. I don't know.
Mm. Sounds
So
like a
yeah,
good bro.
but it felt so good because I spoke to the hottest girl on the beach for like 20 minutes and we flirted and stuff, you know? It's like when I
Mm.
was in this town, Aarhus, the hottest girl I've ever seen or met in my life. I was in Starbucks. I was
10,
afraid of approaching anyone.
10 out of
I
10.
told you, right? You're 20 out of 10.
I don't think you told me this one.
Bro, there was this town, Aarhus, in Denmark, which has the hottest girls imaginable for me,
Mm.
right? And then there was this Icelandic girl, 20 out of 10. And I kept looking at her. She was just sitting there, like drinking coffee and writing on a notebook. And I was like, man, isn't that the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen? And I was like, no, no. I was like, just what should I do? What should I do? Chickening out, right? And I'm like, fuck, man. I can't not do this. This is the most beautiful girl I've ever seen, you know? So I went up to her, bro. It was the best 30 minutes. The set was so good as well. We were flirting so much. She had a boyfriend, but we were flirting, bro. It was insane, man. Giggling, smiling, you
Mm.
know?
How did it end?
She had a boyfriend, but I'm good at game now, so I would have instant dated. And I think we had such good connection, we would have ended up. Probably she's like a nice girl, nothing would have happened, but we would have ended up hanging out all day, I think.
Mm.
But imagine, right? And after that, you're on such a high for like the whole day or next day, you know? Like,
Mhm.
wow, I did that one thing that I could never do.
Mm. Yeah. It feels like it feels dissonant now. It's like I've been in this fucking rut for a couple weeks now. It's like, oh, tiring, man. It's very tiring.
You just gotta go out and talk to a super hot girl. That's what I'm saying. Because I was in this rut as well, but after that, I just did that one set on the beach, and after that, I'm good for like next 2 days. I'm like, oh yeah, I did it, man. I didn't chicken out. I actually went for the girl I like.
Yeah, that's true, man. Gotta
Yeah,
gotta fucking retard, bro. Go out.
that's
Just
what
do.
the retard Max guy says as well. Just be like a dog. Just run after the girl. Don't even think. Thinking is gay. Just go there and be like, hey, what's up? Or hey, what's your name? Just go there and then just say whatever comes to your mouth. Just retard Max that shit.
Yeah, I'll try
He
to do
was
that.
saying how his friend, he works at I don't know, some store. And then the guy from Metallica, Metallica, right? The band.
Yeah.
The main guy, the lead singer, he came to his shop, and then the guy was like, "What should I do?" He just retard maxed that shit. He just went up to him and then started talking to him and then joking around, just like a complete fucking retard. And the Metallica guy later invites him to his private party.
Hmm. Is that the guy, the YouTuber, or who is that?
Yeah, no, his friend. He was like,
Um,
"Yeah, this happened because his whole group of friends are all retard maxing." So he was like, "Yeah, we just retard max." And then what do you mean? Like, think about what to say. Just thinking is gay. He just went up to the guy from Metallica and just started making noise, like
mhm.
just saying some shit.
Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good.
The
Gotta
next time you
fucking.
see a super hot girl, I want you to just go, you know,
All right, I'll do that, bro.
retard max that shit, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like release. It's like release. Like if you're thinking about what to say, it's not gonna hit. That's control. So
Yeah.
yeah, sounds good, bro. Sounds good.
Thinking is gay, bro. Thinking is gay.
So
Retard max.
yeah.
Here
Uh, what's your plan, man?
we are at an hour. So my plan is to probably go swim at the beach. I've got my swimming trunks and everything. And then yeah, take it from there, right?
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I think
Right,
I'm
bro.
gonna, yeah, go out at least, talk to a hot girl, come home. It's
Just
kind of
one.
late.
Don't think like I've got to do 5 sets. Just go to the hottest one, talk to her, and then you just come home.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, man.
Yeah, bro. Let me know how it goes.
Talk to you soon, bro. Thank you for the good advice.
Yeah. Obviously.